before we begin the actual rededication ceremony, there are a couple of people present today that would like to make some statements. First of all, I'd like to call our department commander, Commander Don Shaw, to step forward and say a few words.
Thank you, Commander. I want to thank all of you for coming out here.
We're actually here to remember the sacrifices that they made for us. And God, finally leader, they were here to provide the service that they did. I would like to thank members of the SVR who are out here with us today, coordinating the military aspects of the service. I would like to thank Grant Camp.
Highly responsible for the recognition of Memorial Day. Its origin was the Civil War, and until recently, the day focused on the terrible war between the states that, at tremendous human cost, ended slavery. Just weeks after the Civil War ended in April 1865, Ellen Paul Long organized a women's memorial society to reconcile embittered enemies, usually named some variant
There's another
of
27 people that we have documented that they are Civil War veterans. They are buried here in Pine Ridge. The location is unknown. One of the things that we'd like to do is in the future raise some money and put up some kind of memorial for these people. But in the meantime, I would just like to read their names and kind of bring that to memory right now. Adrian George, Company C. Emperor Gottlieb, Private 15th United States Infantry, Company C. Francis Leroy, 29th Michigan Infantry, Company D. Leroy John, Private 16th Company D. Roger James, Private 147th New York Infantry, Company D. Private 23rd Michigan Infantry, Company I. Thayer Nicholas, Private 20th Indiana Infantry, Company B. Thompson Dennis, Private 29th Michigan Infantry. Straub George, Private 193rd New York Infantry, Company A. James, Private
Here to the site of the grave of Thomas Wilson. The march of these soldiers is over. Let us remember Thomas Wilson and James McCormick here at rest under the blue skies of heaven, guarded by the silent stars that in life watched over them when they bivouacked on the battlefield or lay down weary and footsore on the soil of the Southland. May we, as we stand here by this grave, remember that it is our duty as sons of Union veterans will now lay a wreath of evergreen upon the grave.
On behalf of the Sons of Union Veterans of the Civil War, I give this tribute, a symbol of undying love for the comrades of the war.
We will next lay a rose upon the grave.
A symbol of purity, the offering of the moment to future generations, emulating the unselfish devotion of keeping the moment of our day.
We will next lay a laurel wreath upon the grave.
The last token of affection from the sons of comrades in arms. We crown these remains with the symbol of victory.
behalf of the Grand Republic, to whose integrity and unity our late comrade, James McCormick, offered his services during the War of the Rebellion, I deposit this flag. The Captain will address you.
It seems well we should leave our comrade James McCormick to rest in honor, where over him will bend the arching sky, as it did in great love when he pitched his tent, or lay down, weary and footsore, by the way or on the battlefield for but an hour's sleep. As he was then, so he still is, in the hands of the Heavenly Father. Let us also then remember those honored dead, who did not return to hearth and home, but lie in resting places known but to God. Above their rest there is no sound of weeping, only the voice of songbirds thrills the air. Unknown their graves, yet they are in God's keeping. There are none missing from his tender care. He knows each hallowed mound, and at his pleasure marshals the sentinels of earth and sky. O'er their repose kind nature heaps her treasure, fanned by soft winds which round them gently sigh. Bravely they laid all upon the altar, counting as naught the sacrifice and pain. Theirs but to do and die without a falter, ours to enjoy the victory and the gain. They are not lost, that only which was mortal lies neath the turf, overarched by southern skies. Deathless they wait beyond the heavenly portal, in that fair land where valor never dies. In the great heart of coming generations, their fame shall live, their glory never cease. Even when comes to all earth's troubled nations, God's perfect gift of universal peace. He that loses his life for mine sake shall find it.